Welcome back to the first event of the Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour 2025 Vinberg Open, sponsored by Discraft. This is round 2, front 9 of the FPO division. My name is Michael, and with me I have
Amanda Lennartsson.
Amanda Lennartsson, coming from Sweden, Forshaga, 30 years old. Thank you to all the tour partners of the Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tours. And with us we have Julia Fors on -4, Matilda Ringbom and Amanda Lennartsson on +4, and then we have a new player on the card, Johanna Larsson, +7. Jumping into the round 2, what was the weather like?
You could definitely feel like it was a little bit rain in the air.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we got a little rain, but not as bad as the weather forecast said.
Yeah. Hole 1, par 4, 170 meters. You have OB on the right and left side and Amanda to contend with.
Ugglans Disc Golf, Discraft, Underground och King representerar Frisbeeklubben 360. Julia Fors!
Julia Fors, the 13-year-old prodigy from Sweden. Where does she live? Do you know that?
I think Kungsbacka.
Kungsbacka, outside of Gothenburg.
Yeah.
Julia really going tight near the Mando, but
Näst upp
makes
på
a good
10,
shot.
sponsrad av Innova, Heatland Disc Golf och Siger. Representerar Tyresö Disc Golf, Matilda Ringbom!
Matilda, a veteran on the tour of the Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour with several victories. Let's see. Throwing the backhand. Didn't go as tight, but this should be pretty far to reach the basket from there.
Näst
I
upp
believe.
på 10, sponsrad av Discmania, Heatland, Siger, Fuzzy Clothing, Fuzzy Eagle Clothing. Representerar Klarälvens DGK, Amanda Lennartsson!
Hi, my name is Amanda Lennartsson. I'm 30 years old from Forshaga, Sweden, and I'm sponsored by Discmania, Heatland Disc Golf, Seeger Bags, and Fuzzy Eagle Clothing. I started playing disc golf in 2015, and at first I hated disc golf. Like the first round I was like, I will never do this sport again. But then after a few years I got hooked, and yeah, now I'm here. I love Vinberg. It has a really good variety of lines and different type of shots. Like it has everything. Pretty tight OB on some holes, but I think it's fair. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, my strengths are my distance, and during the off season I have worked a lot on my technique, and I have used a lot of tech discs, and I think I throw around 130 meters plus. I don't know. So my plans for 2025 season is I will play most of the DGPT Europe events, and I hope to qualify for the major in Estonia. And I also want to place myself in top 10 in most of the events. I'm really looking forward to start off my season at the first stop in Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour, Vinberg Open.
Amanda, what do you have to say? Yeah, now you're here.
Yeah, it was weird to see
Now
you.
you're here on the mic.
Yeah, now I'm here.
Amanda, going a little bit wide on the left side, but
Yeah, it was a little bit more tailwind today than the round before.
Och sist upp på 10, representerar Linköpings unika frisbeesällskap, Johanna Larsson!
Johanna, this is a new face for me. Can you tell us about Johanna?
I don't know that much about Johanna either. I have played with her maybe 2 times before, but it was a few years ago. Yeah, but good player.
It's a great shape on the disc from Johanna. A little bit short. Hole 1 played as the 3rd most difficult hole on the course for the round 2, averaging 4.8. This looks like a good flight from Johanna. It's gonna be easy approach for the par. Matilda going a little bit early, needs to simmer down, and it does. It's a little bit tight to the basket from there, right?
Yeah, I think she would prefer to be more to the right side.
Oh, this needs to fade fast.
Yeah, it fades. No problem.
And it does. Barely in bounds, and that should be like an open look towards the basket. Amanda asking it for comeback and goes like 40 meter long. You're too strong, Amanda.
It was a bad choice of disc there.
It's a great approach from Johanna.
Yeah, she has an easy par.
This is a tricky approach from Matilda. Needs to go around the big tree.
You can take the back door here also, but it's it can punish you also, so it's not worth it.
Good up from Julia, and you are here for par putt. Hit the tree. Circle 2. Someone needs to put that tree down.
Yeah, too much trees into the circle.
Matilda trying to save the par from circle's edge. Double bogey to start off the round 2 from Amanda. Julia's going to contend for a short par putt.
Yeah, no problem there.
Julia is also sponsored by Ugglan, which is a retailer store here in Sweden. Matilda taking the bogey, and Johanna is putting for the par.
Yeah.
Hole 2, 69 meters uphill, plays more like 75-80. Also played as the 2nd easiest hole on the course, averaging 2.8. So you really want to get close to the basket here.
Let's see. Julia is doing a similar throw as she did yesterday on round 1.
Johanna going a little bit low and turned over, but short of the stone wall. You ideally want to be in front of that stone wall.
Matilda is attacking it. Ooh.
Well, that's a great kick, and she'll have circle 1 putt.
Yeah, that's a circle.
Amanda throwing mid-range. Oh, that's unlucky tree kick.
Circle 2 putt.
Going for it.
Always.
Hit metal. Always.
Trying to.
Johanna is going for it. A little bit short. It's going to be easy par. We have Julia here from circle's edge.
For the birdie.
That's a great birdie from Julia. 2 rounds in a row.
Matilda also birdie.
Matilda, also known as Minna. Amanda for the par. Moving on to hole 3 after Johanna puts it in for par. Hole 3, par 3, 97 meters. You want to put something straight with a little bit fade to the left. This hole played as the 6th hardest hole on the course, averaging 3.6.
A little bit early.
It's gonna be hard from there if you didn't get a lot of distance. Matilda putting it a little bit wide, needs to fade. A little bit straight, but we'll see if she'll have something from the rough. Johanna a little bit early. It's gonna be tricky to get to the basket from there. Amanda throwing the drop.
Also early, but it ends up okay.
Johanna needs to go for the forehand flex. And it flexes nicely. Wow. That's
Yeah,
a
she
great
made a
approach.
really good throw from there.
A little bit unlucky roll, but inside the circle. Julia with an unfortunate miss on the approach. Let's see if we can do it again. Should be inside the circle. Amanda. Straight look towards the basket, needs to sit down, and it sits in the bullseye. Great putt from Julia. A hard committed putt.
Yeah, and it also goes a little bit down. You can see Johanna, she's standing there in the slope. Yeah, good
Wow.
par save.
That's a good par save. No chains required.
So the putt can, or you can play with your mind when you're standing like and putting it when you know you have downhill.
Yeah.
You can get a little bit scared.
Yeah, because the return is gonna be a lot further if you airball the basket.
Yeah. Par.
Our next bag is more compact. The name of the bag is Framtid, which in Swedish means future. The main purpose of the design is to make a touring bag for women and youth, although it's of course also made friendly for us little bigger guys. For all the details, please check the info below. And if you're looking for a well-designed, ergonomic, modular disc golf bag, please consider backing this project.
Moving on onto hole 4, par 4, 185 meters. It's a tricky shot with OB to the right and 2 Mandos to contend with. Matilda throwing the backhand straight shot with a little bit flex. Lands pretty on a decent spot, I would say.
Yeah.
Johanna, a little bit overturned and short. It's gonna be difficult to attack the basket from there. You're going standstill.
Yeah, I was trying to not get it to go too far, but because of the height, it just floated.
It went too far either way.
Yeah.
Julia with a beautiful backhand
Yeah,
turnover.
good shot shape.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that's sweet spot, I would say.
yeah. Anna throwing anicer. Matilda,
A good shot.
good shot. A little bit out of position to attack the birdie, but let's see if Julia can attack the birdie from here.
It's a little bit high, but yeah, she's in deep circle 2 or no, middle circle 2.
Amanda going wide and high, probably going to fade out a little bit as well.
Yeah.
I hit a tree. Right next to, is that Matilda's tee?
No,
No.
that's Johanna's, I think.
Okay.
Good approach.
Matilda almost making it with the approach. Jana with the forehand flick. Yep, that's in the bullseye. It's a great approach. Should be an easy par for you. We have Julia going for the birdie, but gets a good layup for the par. Looks like we will have a par frame for the lead card, and par is pretty good on this hole.
Tap in par for Julia.
Moving into hole 5, 100 meter, severely downhill with a bend to the right. So here you, as a righty, you want to throw like a backhand turnover or a forehand.
This one looks good.
Matilda,
Oh,
a little bit early and hit a tree. Hit quite early tree as well, so let's see if
yeah, I
we'll
think
have
this shot is pretty hard.
Johanna getting it a little bit wider, but hit an unfortunate tree as well. Man, are you throwing putter?
Yep, I am. I was trying to do something different from last round.
This looks like a great shape on the putter. No, that's a great shot.
Really good shot.
Let's see that again. Oh, that's a beautiful flight.
Yeah, Julia is really good at those.
Matilda leaving it a little bit short. Have a tester for the par. It's a good bid, but
Watch your feet.
Amanda saying that she almost died for some reason.
Almost broke my ankle.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a great putt from Johanna.
Really good birdie.
Let's see that again. It's a great putt. Matilda for the tester par. Unfortunately, missed. And Julia for the easy tap in birdie. Ja. Matilda for the bogey. Hole 5. Played as the third easiest hole on the course. Moving on to 6. Par 3. 92 meter. Severely uphill, plays like over 100 meters. So it's a difficult hole to reach. And it slopes behind the basket.
Yeah, and you really want to make this gap because both right and left side is jail. Good shot from Julia.
Wow. Oh, looked great from this angle, but a little bit short.
A little bit to the left, but I think she's fine from there. Early release.
Matilda.
Also good.
A little bit turned over, but should be pretty close, but it's layup territorium. This looks like a difficult... Yep, that was difficult.
Yeah, it's really hard if you're not in the fairway here.
Hole 6 played as the 5th hardest hole on the course, averaging 3.7. And that's gonna be a tricky putt to save the bogey. It's a scary putt, if not.
Let's see, stick.
Johanna going a little bit far, but putting up hills. It's gonna be a tricky lie from there.
Yeah, also a tricky, but if you don't want to miss that one because then you have a roll down the other side.
Yeah, a little short layup from Matilda. Great layup from Julia. Let's see if Amanda runs this. She probably does. Ah, that's too bad. So you were at similar place on round 1, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
But no one wants to lay up for the double bogey, right?
Nay.
Nay.
Yeah, I was trying to save the bogey.
It's a great par putt from Matilda. Double bogey from Amanda and par putt from Johanna, I believe. No, bogey, sorry. Par from Julia. And moving into hole 6. 7, I mean.
At Discraft, we don't wait to see what the future holds. We build it. The future is in your hands.
Hole 7, par 3, 99 meters. Downhill, you have a few gaps to contend with. You go either right side or in the middle, and you also have OB long to contend with. See how Julia goes this, going the right side. Great angle. And
She's in bounds. Circle 1.
great shot. Matilda.
Almost like round 1, but better kick now than the last round. Good shot from Johanna. Yes, and a really good roll.
Great roll. Amanda throwing her mid-range. Needs to fade. Has the height to fade, but needs to stop. Ooh, that's almost ace run. Bullseye. Great shot. Let's see that again.
Yeah, I really like those Metal Flake MD3s.
Perfect shot.
Let's see Matilda here.
Hole 7 played one of the most easiest hole for round 2, averaging par 3.
Matilda to save the par.
Julia for the birdie.
Good birdie. Johanna for birdie. Good one.
Great birdie from Johanna. And we're gonna see unfortunate bogey from Matilda and a tap-in birdie from Amanda. Finally, some green on the card. Hole 8, par 3, 78 meters. This is a tricky hole with a dog leg to the left, so here you kind of want something to flare skip quite early, or some players opt to go long off the hole and try to make a long putt. Julia going a little bit too wide. You need to be even tighter to get into the gap.
I still think she has a putt from there, from her position. And the same here with Johanna.
Long standstill.
A little bit too flat.
It's gonna be a long putt for the birdie.
Yeah, and here also the rain starts. We'll see.
Looks like Matilda is going the backside, but didn't really get the distance, so it's gonna be a tricky up from her. Maybe she will have something in between the branches. Let's see. It's a lot of branches to miss there, and unfortunately Matilda doesn't.
Just a layup here for me.
And we can hear the rain starting to pour down. It's gonna make the game a little bit more difficult. To need to stay dry with your hands and discs. Johanna for the birdie. A little bit too low. Matilda. It's a great par save.
Yeah, and Julia also here for her par.
Good par from Julia. Hole 8 actually played as the easiest hole on the course for the second round, averaging 2.8.
Yeah, and here we got a par frame.
Moving on to hole 9, par 3, 105 meters. You have OB on the left, right, and long of the basket. And this is a mash to reach the basket. You probably need to put 120 meters per hour to reach the basket.
A little bit too wide.
But it's safe.
Yeah, I think she's safe.
Right in the middle of the fairway, but a bit short. Hole 9 averaged 3.1. We'll see Amanda. Eyes are flipping nicely. Oh, and it skips on the stone wall and puts it in the bullseye. Nice shot, Amanda. Let's see that again.
Thank you.
So what disc are you throwing here?
This is my FD2, and we had a little bit of headwind, so it's worked really good on that hole.
Matilda
Also a good shot.
didn't get the skip over the stone wall, but should have a C2 putt for the birdie. Johanna.
And And she
Wow.
makes it. Good birdie.
That's her second long putt. Wow, that's a great putt from Johanna.
And also a little bit of branch love. You can see.
Yeah.
You can see here. The branches is...
Wow. Yeah. Those branches.
Yeah, you...
Looking up at the branches.
Yeah.
Matilda for the C2 birdie look. Oh, that's a good bid, but a little bit too high, but it means that you committed to the putt at least.
Good par save.
Amanda for the easy bird. Almost going, spitting out, but it's a great birdie.
I was never worried.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
All right, thank you for watching round 2 front 9 of Vinberg Open for the FPO division. We have Julia Fors leading at -6. It's a great lead from Julia. Thank you to the tour partners of the Swedish Disc Golf Pro Tour. And wow, Julia is playing great. It's like 11 strokes ahead of the second place. It's gonna be hard to catch up to Julia. But thank you for the Patreon subscribers, and make sure to watch the back 9 of round 2, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
goodbye, and thank you everyone for watching.